Hi, Ted Harris is here again this week. And all these things you want to have to deal with. But I suppose I want to give you a little review on this week's video. But some things, a lot of things. But let me review the views of the topics this week. Anyway, Rush Limbaugh was trashing Barack Obama again. Barack Obama basically called Barack Obama an insult to America. Like he wants to destroy America. Like Barack Obama is actually trying to undermine us. Anyways, think about it. Basically, Rush Limbaugh, I think he's the biggest idiot in the whole world. Basically, he wants to be the supreme overlord of Earth when America finally crumbles. Basically, he wants America to fail and the world under Nazi regime. Basically, Rush Limbaugh was predicting this very, very bleak future where the world is no longer, where the USA is no longer a world superpower. Most of the world is under Nazi control. He wants to be supreme overlord when America crashes and burns. Basically, Rush Limbaugh is basically predicting a world where the USA is no longer a world superpower and the world is under Nazi control. Some things. Also today, they're always talking about Lady Gaga's huge eyes and stuff, like those big eyes. Basically, all those big eyes she had for that video, those big eyes, basically in the video she was going for those gigantic eyes that anime people have in those videos. Whenever you see an anime video, it shows the humans with these huge eyes, these stick-like bodies. I can't really do it, but basically it was talking to the media how the contact, a lot of girls are trying to make their eyes really big. They make their eyes bigger with special contacts. Basically, you can only get these things off the internet and all that. You get these things off the internet. Basically, a lot of doctors say it's pretty bad for your eyes. And it's not a good idea. They called Lady Gaga a bad influence. They say, I also think Justin Bieber is also a bad influence. Then there was talk about Prince, and he was criticizing a lot of the cable companies and all that. He says the internet is dead. A lot of criticism and all that. Because he says the TV system and the internet is failing. He says the internet is dead. Anyway, basically, I enjoy Cartoon Network. I like it when they show the classic cartoons and all that. Cartoon Network is supposed to be Cartoon Network, not crappy original series network. And MTV is supposed to be musical television, not crappy reality TV television. Also, who wants to watch a 2-hour video of a family? Or who wants to watch a 2-hour video of Carson Daly or Simon Cowell? It's ridiculous. Who wants to watch 2-hour shows? They're ridiculous. All these things. Why should these companies change? They're loyal to the stockholders. It's good for the economy, it's good for business. Some things. And then they had the audacity to see the duck boats were failing. The duck boats are now in storage and all that. Because basically there was a crash on a river saying the duck boats had failed and they actually pulled 2 people out of the river. They were saying we're dead. Saying the duck boats failed. These things have been around since World War II and all that. And I don't know, maybe it was time for things to start breaking and falling apart. Then there was talk saying the internet is dead, saying that the cable companies basically want to control you And YouTube is basically trying to limit their channels to just a few select channels. So basically, you only watch certain things. And trying to restrict a lot of the internet websites to a few select websites. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. I mean, I'm going to say some things. Then there was talk about Justin Bieber saying all his latest videos. This guy needs to be put to rest. Just. There were things about Lindsay Lohan in the news saying she was arrested for speeding, but they said she was arrested for cocaine and addiction, and she spent 90 days in jail, and all that. I mean, Lindsay Lohan was a cute little 8-year-old girl when she was a kid. Then she becomes a seething monster has to be destroyed. I mean, all these people who talk about these things. Rush Limbaugh needs to be killed. So basically, if you're American, you like to have a little chat with Rush Limbaugh. He's staying at the Waverly Hotel, and basically, do it. If he thinks you can't beat him up. So that's pretty much it. I'm Ted Harris of Harris Puppets. It's Toodles.